You see that? That is over there. The smoke coming up right there is where they're burning off wheat stubble. Some of the farmers like to burn their wheat stubble. But look right above it. See that right there? Sorry, it makes my camera go out. But right there, see the cloud line or the smoke line? And look at the clouds forming right above it. You see that? When I was driving down the road, there was like no clouds. And now all those clouds right there are forming above it. And that little strip right there, the lower strip, is all coming from that rising heat. It's the same thing as the trail that comes out of the backside of a jet engine. It heats up the atmosphere moisture, and then once it gets away from that heat stream, it turns into a cloud, either ice crystals or like a mist. That's why there's a layer of clouds. And they have clouds at different levels. It doesn't just magically, the lake just spits up water into the air. The whole sky is full of moisture. Now you can see, look at those clouds, how they're forming. They're getting bigger and bigger right there. Right above. Let's get a little closer. Right where that smoke is coming up. Right there. And then those clouds are all forming. As you've been watching on my video, they're getting bigger and bigger. Look at that. Oops. Right there, it's all getting bigger and bigger. See that? That is coming from the heat that is coming up from those burning their fields. The heat stream is going straight up, heating up the moisture, and once it moves out of the heat stream, it turns into clouds. See that? That's how it works. Same thing as when a jet engine spits out the air that it sucks in, it's heated up. Or the moisture. It does the same thing. Not chemtrails. Heated up moisture in the atmosphere. Way up there where it's 20 degrees. Because it's freezing up there. That's kind of how it works. That's why clouds sit at different layers. That's why up there in the air they have things called jet streams. The higher different elevations, wind can actually be going opposite directions with jet streams than down on the ground. Because things happen at different levels that are really hard to explain to people who think everything is a chemtrail when it's actually just heated moisture in the air. See, look at that cloud, how it just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it's just going along with the main cloud stream that's running along there. See that? And they can still see the smoke coming up right there, which the heat is going straight up and creating those clouds. All right, y'all. More proof. Not chemtrails. Because you notice, they ain't just disappearing. Like everybody, you got so many people sitting there saying, well, if the cloud just disappears behind the jet, then it's just a condensation. But if it sits there for a while, or stays like a cloud, then it's a chemtrail. No, see that? Those are staying, and that's just off of a fire. You see any airplanes? There's no airplanes up there. That is just the heat from the fire, from burning the fields, going up, heating up the moisture, creating clouds that aren't just disappearing. They're just, once they're created, they're just flowing on down the stream. Okay, see, this stream right there just goes on down and down and down. See that? And that's from the fires. But I know there'll still be people sitting there saying, chemtrails, chemtrails, chemtrails. What more proof do you need than that? The fire, they're burning the wheat fields. Heat's going up, creating the clouds. It's running right along there where the streams or the clouds are being created. Those are clouds. That's not smoke. See that? That's clouds. That coming up is smoke. Smoke is dissipating and it's creating clouds from the heat. All right, it's been like 5 minutes and those dark cloud or smoke is reaching up there, spreading out, and you can see the clouds popping up on the top right there, and then they're gonna move along and puff out. But if you look, you'll see there's some more dark starting right there on the bottom. So yeah, right there. Because they burn little sections at a time. They drive across there, light off a section, and it burns really fast because it is very, very dry. So it only takes like 5-10 minutes to burn across the patch they're working on, and goes, floats on up there, and you can see the clouds popping up right on top of that heat funnel that's going up there. Watch them things. You can just see them right there just boiling. See that? You can watch them things moving. That, see that? Look how fast those things are moving and boiling or rolling right there. That is from the heat coming off of those fires. See? It's not a chemtrail. That is heat. Same thing that comes out of a jet engine. Heat. Here's a better view right here. I got a little closer. See the smoke where it's going up and right to those clouds, and that's where it's creating the clouds from the smoke. You can see, oops, you can see the old smoke up there from the, where are we at? Where's my finger? Right there. See the old smoke lingering up there, and you can see the new field they're lighting. What they do is they have a big propane tank, probably about a 500-gallon tank, and they pull it behind a tractor or a pickup, and they drive around the stubble field, and it's got a big torch on it, or like a propane torch, and they turn around and drive around the field and light the stubble on fire, and they drive all around so they can get it to burn up pretty fast. And you can see that's a pretty good fire going on over there, a bunch trail of smoke. But if you look up there, you'll see at the bottom of those clouds, the smoke is puffing out. And it's creating the clouds, which are sitting right on top of the smoke. See that? There you go, that's how it works. I got closer and they're lighting the second field on fire. Some of the farmers do that. The farmer I worked for, well, I used to work for, he never burnt his. He always disked it under. Or they'd come by and combine up, or not combine, but chop up all the straw, the stubble, and bale it up. But some of these guys don't want to go through that hassle. They just burn it. You can see right up there the layer of smoke, and then the clouds right above that coming off of the heated up atmosphere, the heated up moisture, creating the clouds. That's how that works. See those smoke is rising up there really good, and it easily takes about 15-20 minutes and that field will be burnt up, because they sit there and drive all around that field just to get it all burning at once so they can be done and move on to the next. And if I sat here long enough, you'll see right there, look at the top of that. Right at the top of it, it's forming clouds. See that stream right there, this field they lit on fire, right there you'll see those clouds starting to form little white tips on it, which will move on up, and the higher it gets, it puffs up. Turns into just like that, because you can see the smoke right at the base of that one. See how kind of blurry it is right there? That is the smoke, and then that is the clouds that are forming and then moving off this way. That is how it works. Sorry, if you look at that, that's clouds. That going up is smoke. The base right there, where it's all blurry, is smoke turning into clouds. That kind of debunks the chemtrail theory. Sorry. Another view. Clouds, there's smoke going up, clouds forming. Look. On this side, see the smoke and clouds are going that way? Look over here. No clouds. None. No clouds. No clouds. Hey, look. Go to the smoke. Clouds. Debunked. Check it out. Burning more fields up there. Look, clouds forming at the top again. Need more proof. Smoke rising. Clouds forming. Amazing.